Hey, good morning, everybody. What's up? Early in the morning, up drawing. That's what I'm doing. And for all those who might be just waking up, getting that morning porridge, doing whatever you're doing. This is me here, Nigel Carrington, early in the morning, just drawing. And this is from a new book that I'm coming out with. The name of the book is Ananci. It'll have like Summer Rochester, New York in there too as well. It's basically about a guy who's suffering, trapped in two worlds, suffering with a mental disorder, and he's learning how to deal with it. And, it's like pro-medication. It's teaching people, it's good to, it's not a bad thing if you using medication and stuff like that. All right, so this is just me drawing this morning, guys, like I always do. Just remember, while everybody else is sleeping, I'm up. So I was just thinking of someone I was drawing, and that's why I came on Facebook Live. All right, before, in the past, I used to render my artwork a lot. Like, for instance, this guy here, you see all that lines on his face. You have lines over his eyebrows. You have lines on his forehead. Then you have lines under his lip area by his chin. And now, that because of growing up, I used to look up to guys like Todd McFarlane, Stephen Platt, and for a while, everybody used to say, "Hey, your work look kind of like McFarlane, or it look kind of like Image." Well, if you guys don't know Stephen Platt, he was the artist behind Prophet in early Image era, and those guys did a lot of rendering in their work. And the reason why they did a lot of rendering on their work is because back then, in comics they had flat colors. When Jim Lee first came out, when McFarlane first came out, right before the whole Image movement, everything was flat colors. And because of it didn't have like computer coloring and stuff like that, so they needed to add like what they call hash lines to create gray areas, to create some sort of shading so the object would look three-dimensional instead of looking two-dimensional. Right? So when I first came out, I was stuck in that for a while. So I would like render it a whole lot so the colors won't have space to put his colors in there. Because I'm doing the colors work for him, and recently I sat back and I looked at my work and I was like, hold on, Nigel, you're rendering too much. You know what I'm saying? You're not giving the colorist time to shine and do his work. That's why if you guys look at, like what I was showing you before, all the lines are put in there. The lines are put above all here and there. It's just pencil lines. So when I erase it, it won't have that much rendering in my artwork. So this artwork that I'm doing for this book is basically going to be, my new artwork that I'm working on. So my artwork will look a whole lot different, and people will be wondering why. Hey, why Nigel artwork look that different? But you guys don't know why, because I'm not rendering my artwork as much no more. I'm leaving most of that job, that work for the colors. So it's gonna be quick. And another thing too, if you're drawing a comic or you're drawing art, one thing that I did that you guys might want to try to do to speed up the process. You see these little X marks I put here? X, X, X. I put an X right here. I put an X right there. And if you notice, it's in all the black areas. I put in the X. And the reason why I did that for, so I could just go on my computer with my paint bucket and just drop paint in all the X areas, except for his face, because these areas are so small. I kind of darken it up. All right, so that's just all ink tips for everybody out there. All ink pencil tips, you know, for everybody out there. You know, yeah. What else? When this book come out, you guys pick it up because like I said, it'll be loosely based in Rochester, New York. Some of the story will be based in Trinidad, where I'm from, and it's about a young man suffering with mental disability, and he, you know, is fighting whether or not he should take his medication to, you know, make him feel better. And he's trapped in between two worlds, you know. So, you know, he's teaching little kids, you know, or people who, you know, have any mental disorders and stuff like that. Hey, it's all right, you know, to take medication for it, because all my books that I ever worked on is based on my personal experience. And, you know, I was suffering with that at one point in my life. And, you know, I had to learn to overcome that, you know, and that was something I was fighting with, you know, being from, you know, Trinidad, and being from, you know, living in the urban community all my life. That's kind of frowned upon. And sometimes, you know, we, as human beings and stuff like that, need help sometimes. And, you know, sometimes it's good just to, you know, trust in what your doctor tell you and stuff like that. All right, so this new book I'm working on is based on, you know, mental health awareness. All right, guys, so when it come out, it's called Ananci. Picked it up, and it's also loosely based on the Dolce story. It's about a drug lord who lived in Trinidad, and he used young people to build his empire and stuff like that, right? And it's like also the Ananci is African folklore. So it's just like a melting pot of all these ideas that are put together and create this story. All right, and I'm trying to get my music to play, and it won't play for some reason. So I gotta hit refresh. And it's kind of low, so I'm turning it down. All right, music playing. So I just shut up and join now, I guess. Yeah, this book comes out early next year. You know, I'll try to get some promotion for it. Try to let Joe help me get some promotion for this book going. So look out for it when the book comes out. All right, gang? Bring them on camera. Bring who on camera? Vincent, John, what are you talking about? Who you want me to bring on camera? At least I got one like. Oh, okay, no, I understand. Bring them on camera. Yeah, thanks a lot, David. It's definitely a positive concept. You know, everything that I do now, I try to, try to help people with my artwork. And there's all I ever wanted to do was to not just create art that, people could just say, hey, this is good art, but create art that could help somebody through whatever period in life they're going through. All my books I see as an art piece. So that's why I make my books like that, you know. But yeah, listen, I was listening to some of Lil Kim new music, Remy Ma, trying to be careful how I say that because last time I create a video like that, this and I was playing some music in the back, Facebook um didn't want me to post it because of copyright laws and stuff like that. So, you know, I, I gotta be careful how I use, other people's name and, play their music in the background and all that stuff. Hopefully it'll allow me to put up this video. If not, at least you guys saw it. So what are you doing this morning, Dave? Talk to me, brother. Nope. I gotta put the camera on my hand. Drawing and drawing. All right. That's all for today, folks. All right. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Thanks so much. All right, for watching, and have a good morning, guys. All right. Thank you.